chill with, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? My little gonna keep looking at the camera. I'm blind as hell.
Are y'all ready? Welcome back to The Real Life of Joe. This is Joe. I do music reviews and talk shit in mics. And as you can see, I'm outnumbered again. I got people next to me. Excuse me, gentlemen. Who y'all is, who y'all ain't, what y'all doing, who y'all do it for.
Hello, it is the Prince of Maryland, a.k.a. Young Brazi.
Oh, shit. Is your mic on?
Can you hear it?
Is it blue? No, I don't.
It's blue, yeah. It's blue.
Okay, we cool. All right, go ahead.
So we go to the camera, right? So it's like, all right. But yeah, it's Prince of Maryland, Young Brazi. I'm here up in the with my man LOL Slick. You know what I'm saying? He can still introduce himself. I make music. We have a record label named U Bliss Entertainment, and we're based out of Baltimore, Maryland. And we pretty much do everything in terms of full productions, from clothing to music to movies. And yeah,
it's your boy LOL Slick. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an artist for real. I really like making clothes for real. That's my real passion for real. My brand called Last One Left, but the acronym is LOL. Jokes on you. You feel me? Don't let it go past you. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you feel me? Been doing music for about, I say, like 3 years now. Locked in with Young Brazi for real. We just been taking over for real, taking this shit to the top. Trying, you feel me? Yeah, just make a difference.
All right, I feel that. So, Brazi, I read a little bit of your bio. You mentioned that you was homeschooled before. Can you share what it was like being homeschooled and how did it shape your creative journey?
Oh yeah, so it changed. It was like everything about my childhood, because we was literally like going about daily life different from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in a school. It was probably like always 10 other students at the time, and my mother's the teacher, so nice. I'm in school all year round, like and it was a school that was built, that was our old house, which she converted into a school.
Wow.
So it was a whole like pretty much like academy at that point. So we would go in. I'm in there early morning, late night, go home. Yeah, same thing. It's like 24/7. So I went to college when I was 14 for
wow.
But that's off of like, I already had all my high school pretty much credentials by the time I was 14, such as like all my other siblings too. Like, we all the same. So yeah, it was different. Like, we was always just a different people, like different kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was everything.
I love that. I found that very interesting. That's really cool. Yeah. I know you hear about it like in history back in the day, like years and years ago, but like, yeah, that's very impressive.
But like, that also is like, I had to shout out my mom's, because like a lot of the stuff that I do now is like I pretty much get from her. Like, she kind of really creative, and she was a dancer. She wrote music. So like, kind of growing up, I kind of just watched her, what she was doing, throwing events, and I just took it to another level for real. And we still pretty much work together, like on a lot of like the projects and stuff. Like, she always directed my music and stuff like that. So we got a good relationship now because of what we do for real.
Shout out to mom. Shout out to good parenting. That is beautiful. I love that. So what inspired you to transition from, like you said, you did athletics also. So how what inspired you to transition from athletics to becoming a recordist artist?
So it wasn't really a choice. It was more of an outlet at the time, because I moved to a different state when I was in college. I moved to New Jersey for real, and I was out there by myself. And when I was out there, I went out there to actually play basketball, but I ended up just going to the honors college because of politics for real. I ended up playing, but I just ended up working out with the team. And at that time, it was just like so much stuff that was going on. Like, I was out of state for the first time, really, like by myself. Bad stuff was happening back home for real. And then also too, my uncle that I met in New Jersey, he had a heart attack not too long after I moved out there. So it was like, that was really just the outlet at that point for real, you feel me? But yeah, that pretty much shaped me, and it helped me to express myself. Like, I started seeing the positive that music was like doing for me at the time, and so I just kept taking it to another level. And I always loved music too from a kid. Like I was the one that was like always knowing every new song that dropped from every artist in like every different state at the same time. So playing instruments, yeah, I grew up. I was a pianist, and I kind of picked that back up too. Like I was doing recitals, performing. So it was kind of just like in me, but that just had to come out a certain way, and I guess that's how I started for real.
That's pretty cool. You got a cool story. What's your story over there? Gotta pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Shit, I don't even know where to start. I can give you a short little clip and sum it up for you for real. Basically, I grew up Baltimore for real, but I used to move around a lot. So it's like I ain't never really had no real friends for real, or like, you know what I mean, like my family, you feel what I'm saying? We ain't really always see eye to eye and all that sometimes, you feel me? But family, that stuff happened. So I was always type person, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and make my own family, you know what I mean? So that's how me and Brazi kind of locked in as far as my journey and everything. But as far as like music, how I bumped into music was really because of bruh. Like I was in a dark spot myself. Like I had took a loss, you feel what I'm saying? My best friend, or both of my best friends, a couple of my friends passed away at the time, and I was still trying to elevate, you know, and just be on my man tip and still keep going with what we talked about. But it was hard for me, so I tried to like keep it all caged in, but still try to stay to my morals. So bumping into Brazi, he always, you feel what I'm saying, was a positive person, and I always admired that about bro. Like even though there's always some negative shit going on, negative stuff going, my bad. You might gotta beat it out.
You're fine. It's cool.
No, but even though it's always something negative going on, Shorty be finding a way to shed the light on the situation for real. And that's how he brought music to me. It wasn't like trap vibes and nothing like that. It was, but it was more so expressing yourself. So it's like, yeah, you can say all that stuff, but what do you really mean with your heart? So it was like he said, I found like an outlet where I started finding ways to express myself. And it was kind of hard for me because, like I said, losing 3 of my best friends back to back in like 2 years span, that took a toll on me, you know. And I was always the type of person, I gotta lead by example, and that it was just a lot. So finding that way to express it through music, I give it to yo for real. So yeah.
What motivates you guys to constantly develop like your skills?
Oh, I mean, well, the first thing is really like the love for music, really, and just knowing the potential. Like it's so many genres, it's so many like charts, and it's like still at the end of the day, it's like where hip hop is, like it's still not where it should be. You feel me? So it's like you could kind of try to mix like genres together, try to, you know, just expand. It's also too just seeing the talent. Like I feel like we be having so much talent. Like everybody in the studio, we just having so much talent, and it's kind of like we always feel like it's something missing if it didn't touch like it was supposed to touch. So I think that's just like chasing that, you know what I'm saying, that's that one, you know what I'm saying. So we do that every day, and I feel like that's just like a constant motivation for real, you know what I'm saying. So that's just one of them too, but that's it, that's mainly it for real.
It's my fault. I need more mics. I'm a girl.
But no, like just being in the studio, like I said, I'm kind of like a new artist for real. But just being in the studio, just picking up on, or what I'm picking up on, like the information that the artists around me is giving is like, all right, they putting together these rhyme schemes, and I gotta figure out a way to hop on these song and do the same thing. You feel me? Like, so when I think about music, I always think about my brothers and them, because they was always doing the music thing before me. That's another motivation. But when I'm in the studio in the present mind, I like to challenge myself, and I be around like people that take the extra step and make their music about, like, you know what I mean, their daily life, or, you know, just have a purpose with it. Like, yeah.
Okay. Now, how do you guys balance your time between creating music and managing the business aspects of your career?
You want to start this one off? Go ahead.
Say the question again.
How do you balance your time between creating music and managing business aspects of your career?
So that it go hand in hand. So if you do one, it got scratch the back on the other, basically. So it's like if you out here just doing the music, you gotta also know how to promote your music. So you can be saying the best thing. You can feel like, yo, my mixtape the hardest thing out right now. And I used to tell Brody, like, oh, my mixtape, the hardest thing out right now. I don't care. I used to say it to everybody, even my peers. You found that was the competitive nature that we got. But if you ain't putting that promotion to it and you ain't doing it right, then it's like, it's kind of always for a purpose. Now I see you doing it for nothing. Because people like me, I get it off my chest. I got stuff to get off my chest. But if you're an actual artist, people gonna be looking at you from the outside looking in, and they gonna know you from your rhymes, but how you presented that. That's really what I think of it. You know.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, like it's all in one too. Like you said, like it's all in one. Especially like with me, like my thing is I try to find a way where like we paid and we pretty much get back everything we want from like what we put out. So I think just knowing that is like knowing that you working on your music is like really like a big part of your business, like for real. Like that's the first part, and then the next part is promoting, marketing, and try and get everything to start sticking with everybody for real. So that's that for real.
Let's get more detailed about like the whole music making thing. Can you describe the process from producing the song from start to finish? What's the life cycle of a song?
Alright, so the life. So you mean the life cycle of like how long it takes to like be out, like or to be done, mastered, and everything, or do you mean like how long? Somebody say the life cycle of a song is forever. That's the first.
Okay,
that, like
all right.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. How you come up? Alright. So I feel like everybody got a different formula with that genre. So my best ways that I come up with is actually through experiences. Like I noticed that like most of my music was kind of sad for real in a way. Like, but that's just because I was always like experiencing sad, like But you know what I'm saying? But you got to think outside the box. Traveling for real is definitely one of them. Like I feel like traveling was like a big part of my joint, and really learning different cultures. Like the Afro culture was always like a big thing for me. Even when I went to college, like it was for some reason like I always was around Africans, and I was like always in it, like around their families, and interested in that rhythm. So it's like learning different cultures, and then just you get that one moment sometimes, like, and that's just I'm a developed artist. Before I could just force songs, but like now I feel like once you get in that right mind space, then it come to you at that point. Like all for everything you just went through, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, say I need to be the situation.
Yeah, you for real? Nah, for real. Like I was a heartbroken ass, you know what I'm saying? Like for most of my career. And that's still was sticking because everybody was like, it was people that was like in relationships and like going through divorces that actually like really like my music and be really my fans. Those are really my fan base. But that's because like that's what I was giving out at the time. So, but I like that good vibe music too. Like I want to make something that everybody could really dance to, and I'm talking about from like a kid to you know what I'm saying, to grandparents, like any type of song that I could just play and they all just like feel the vibe. So
I think yeah.
That's tight.
One of them too.
Yeah, definitely.
He's from season 7,
Definitely.
episode 2. I'm gonna have the link so you can catch up on that last episode. But alright, life cycle of a song.
Oh, alright. Listen, he did, but I was really into it. But nah, life cycle of a song, like making a banger. Yeah, making a banger. I be having fun, like even though like I be talking about bow, shoot 'em up, slide on something. You feel me? Bang on the ox, but it just be like Brody said, it be like, yo, sometimes the kids need to listen to that music. Like I gotta show my mother this at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder how those conversations go.
So yeah, but it's more so I can't make music unless I'm having fun. Even the competitive thing be having fun to me. So it's like I go in the booth and I come up with a hook. I'm a hook master. I love making hooks. My hook. That's why I'm saying, like, now the music starts. Yeah, the music starts speaking to me with the hook. So after that, I know how I make a song. Feel me?
know Brody a hook, man. So it's like sometimes I be in the studio if I can't think of nothing, I be like, bro, I need the hook. Then he give me the hook, and then it's like, all right, now you can slide. But yeah, nah, that's that for real.
It'd be good to have peers sometimes.
That's that.
Bounce off each other with ideas, and then times you gotta come together.
Oh yeah, and I meant to say like my favorite artist too. Like it's not like regular artists. Like one of my favorite artists is Taylor Swift. Like in my top 5 is Taylor Swift and MG. Yeah, I'm definitely a Swiftie. Like yeah, but Taylor Swift and MGK. And I mean I got other ones like Fat Troll, and it's a couple of it. But yeah, just in terms of my inspiration is like that's why it's like certain type of music I try to make because of that.
That's different. I like that. You don't get that too often. I mean, well, in our community, of course, but if you could program.
We just trying to hit the billions.
I feel you. All right. What challenges did you face as an emerging artist, and how did you overcome them?
To be honest, I feel like my start like into artistry actually was just like I feel like everything was low key how it was supposed to be for real. Like I was in the right space. They allowed me to go to like I was able to go on a radio station before I even had a song. Like when I was in school for real. So and pretty much my beginning fan base was like New Jersey, New York. So in terms of like coming out and as an artist, that shit was cool for real. Man. I didn't really have too many problems. I just had to learn that as I went for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like I dropped my first joint and I went platinum. Like hell no, I still ain't go platinum, but I know what it take. You know what I'm saying? I know what it take now because I've been in the game so long. So that's really just the next steps to things at this point.
How about you, Brody? You know what y'all saying?
Yeah, we go ahead to cut that one out. Say no, wait. But no, like my challenges with the music was, I don't know, I really just be like second guessing myself a lot. That's one thing, but like coming into it, I had a good like support system. So it was like, all right, wherever I was thinking too hard at or messing up at, Brody was telling me. You feel me? A couple other people that was in there too. We YB, you feel me? But they was telling me like, yo, how I can get over certain hurdles. But it be hard explaining to people like how you can put your life on a beat. You know what I mean? Certain people can understand that when you putting your life on a beat, that's kind of personal. But at the end of the day, you gotta make it art. You gotta make it what it is. So if it's sad, if it's fun, if it's for the club, you know, it's just like you putting a piece of yourself out there for real. And that was always my thing, because I was so always an introverted type of person. Like I ain't want to be front scene my face and nothing like that. But it was like, you know what? I love the music so much. It is what it is. Feel me?
Okay. Now, how do you guys build and maintain relationships within the music industry?
Man, let me tell you, because like I said, I'm gonna keep saying I wasn't an artist. I wasn't, you feel me? I wasn't a rapper at first. I was more so like, how can I say this? I was more so a reality type of guy. I ain't realized these producers and these beat makers and these artists be like divas for real. Like, really? Yeah, they be divas, like time consuming, everything about them, self-centered and all that. And I'm just like, I like making music. I like to hear myself on the beat. These guys, these promoters, all that. It's just like whatever they telling you about the industry, you gotta believe it at first, cause you be surprised. And I ain't even make it. I ain't even get nowhere with it. But just seeing the type of time that people be on, it's like, all right, you gotta give it a little bit more respect. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I ain't know y'all was doing $1,500 for a feature. Like, damn. Like, I just want to rap with you, cuz you was cool. Like, I'm not paying you $1,500. Nobody know you.
You ain't got 40 bands, then you can't book me. All right.
Yeah. I mean, like Brody said, like, it's certain relationships you definitely do keep. I mean, because that's really everything at the end of the day, like, just connections. I see that's in any business too. Like, that's really in any business. But they take you a long way. Like, the good connections, they take you a long way. Whether it's like someone to like even you like just doing this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you network. But even people out of state, like I went to LA with DJ Flip, and just that whole the way he promotes himself is kind of different now. But that whole setup and that whole connection, like being in that studio and getting that vibe, or just like having directors to be able to put together your music videos, and then now you got a relationship with them. They kind of know your vision more, or just even the relationship with your artist for real. Like everybody comes to you differently, and I mean it creates a vibe and it creates something organic in a way. So yeah, it's definitely good to have relationships. That's what I was saying.
What has been your proudest moment in your music career so far?
I mean, I guess one of the main things is actually starting an actual label for real, because my first thing was I started to love music so much, and I always felt like I was like ahead of my time at the time, because there wasn't really people that sounded like us, like in the DMV for real. So I needed people around me that was more like kind of more like similar mindset, and kind of being able to make certain flows that really versatile with it for real. So that's one thing, cause that should just keep you going forever. Like everybody drive and get into what we trying to get to. That's one thing for real. So yeah, I would say that was probably mine. And then I think my biggest performance probably was like at Rams Head for real. So that was a lit performance. It was like a charity thing we did for real, and we made enough to like pretty much fund a lot of kids to go to college for real. So that was another one of my proudest moments.
Oh yeah, what's your proudest moment in your career so far?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't have one. I got a couple. Cause listen, when I hopped on my first music video, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm really him. Like I'm ready to take over the city." Then when I made my first song, let me start it over. When I made my first song, I'm like, yo, I'm really hard because I can play my style in the car. Now I made my first music video, I'm like, yo, I really got that image. Then I was like, damn, I made a whole tape. Brody helped me drop my whole tape. I'm like, yo, this the hardest in the city. But it was just like, yeah, like I still had work to do. But my first experience, all that, like my first experience performing, like you can ask, bro, like I was shy. I was so shy. I think that's what it is. So I told you I'm introverted. I ain't gonna lie. So
really?
Yeah, I'm very introverted.
Wow.
Look, Brody and them, they like, yeah, we got a show going on. I'm faking it, like, yeah, we ready to rock it. I'm in my head like sweating. They like, yeah, Slick, you up next. I'm like, huh? My man's Brando, NCO Brando. He straight throwing me the mic. I'm like, I caught the mic just like that. He like, yo, get up, come on. I'm like, all right. Family, they play my song. I'm doing my little thing. You feel me? Next thing you know, I turn around. I see my man did it again. Like, I'm like, oh, all right. So if Brody cutting my song, I gotta cut harder than him. You know how it is now. It's competitive. So I get to get my little step together. Next thing you know, everybody was feeling me. Like I had the guys behind me. YB was there. Feel me? The promoter was like, and I'm like, yo, this. I'm like, yo. No, like I'm gonna show you the video, but like that's probably really my proudest moment because I don't like people. We at a strip club. I'm really tight, but I'm just like, man, fuck it. I had to perform 3 songs, so my first song was the first song I ever made for real. So I was just like, I gotta just jam out. I jammed out for real, and it was like, yeah, the whole crowd was feeling me. So I was like, bet I gotta keep the energy rolling now. I got my adrenaline. They fucking with me for real, but like, yeah, that was cool. That was my proudest one for real. Cause like I said, I don't like people.
Every time bro performs, it'd be one of the ones. Like, it's certain people that's just.
I love it. How do you see your music evolving in the next few years?
I just say more everything. So like more love with the music, more understanding, really. Like just reaching more people, and just trying to chart, really. Just trying to chart. I'm a realistic artist for real. But if you chart, that's going to change everything at that point. You feel me? So yeah, that's that.
How about you? How do you see your music evolving in the next few years?
I see my shit on the screen, like a TV screen. Like I see my shit in the credits of a Marvel movie or something, or like a rap movie or something. Anything like
A rap movie?
anything like a rapping movie. Like hey, yeah, chill. Hold up. You gonna have to cut that part out too. We ain't,
Why? He clearly don't watch the show. He don't know who I am.
we ain't doing that. But yeah, I see my shit on the TV screen. Yeah, and just in front of people. Like it can be anything though. Netflix, Tubi, like I'm open for it. Like I just see my shit on the screen.
I love that. Thinking further, a lot of artists don't mention that, like seeing their music like on shows and movies. A lot of people don't say that. They think about just performing and getting money, but like that's the hidden money if you get into the movies. What advice would you give to aspiring artists looking to break into the industry?
Advice I would give: bet on yourself. LOL shit. You get what I'm saying? That's all you got in this world is yourself at the end of the day. So it's like you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta know this what you want to do. Feel me? Whatever you doing, yeah, you gotta go hard with it.
What's your advice?
I would just say that, yeah, believe in yourself. I mean, just keep them relationships alive. Like, don't be out here being just stupid for real. Like, just keep your relationships alive. And don't waste the talent for real. And just keep going. Like, that's just with anything. Just consistency is really the main thing that's gonna get you over that hump every time. And just like taking in that knowledge and that wisdom from other people for real. So you do all that, I feel like you're gonna definitely make it somewhere in the industry for real.
Now, with everything that you guys do, what's the one thing that you enjoy the most?
I'm not gonna lie, I think the best thing like is really performing. Like performing, like it really don't get no better than that. Like that's just how he is. Like, and I mean making bangers. Like when you make that song that just hit like, every time, it just be fun because at that point you want to do everything. You want to make a video to it. You want to have everybody hearing. You want everybody making videos to it. So yeah, that and performing, that's always gonna be love. That's
the same thing.
Like performing just.
Once you make that song, it's like alright. But once you go perform that song, and you can it's like. Yes, and that's how you. Like that's just how you know like if your music really hitting and how you perform is like you really gotta feel your music like when you in that element and it's all like together. It's like some spiritual at that point. Like you really get to really like exit like showing off everything that you put into it for real. So yeah, like,
alright, and last question. If you can describe your music in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Oh, so my first one probably be healing. My second one would probably be like, hello, you said like give a word to describe, yeah. 3 words. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say healing. Probably my first one. My second one would probably be fun. It's fun to listen to, and the third one probably would be like, I don't know. It's just like a roller coaster. Like if you listen to my music for real. So yeah. Like a roller coaster.
I think my music can be fun, but like it's fun, but cause I have a good time with it. But I be on some like inspirational, like hood poet type of deal. So like inspirational hood poet. Yeah, that's me.
I like that.
I be trying to speak that truth to these guys, man. Like the young youth, you feel what I'm saying? The young niggas, you feel me? Like yeah, even my peers though, you feel me? Like it's still stuff that we could learn from each other for real, and that's what we talk about every day. What can we learn from each other?
All right. Now speaking of music, you guys are sharing a song with us today called "Takeover." So let's talk about it. Who's on the track? Who made the beat? What's up with this?
And that guy, young Brazi from some Maryland, he ready to take over real quick. I hope y'all niggas ready, man. Coming at you. She gonna put the effect on there for me. Y'all already know what the fuck that mean. 3D glasses for you dumbass niggas.
Oh my god. Okay, so we want to be listening to Take Over. And we want to see what we're working with. Let me get it all set up right quick. Okay, and we're back. We are about to tune in to Young Brazi himself and his song Take Over.
Yeah.
So let's see what we're working with.
Yeah. Look, wait for the takeover. Rap game needed me for the makeover. Bust down my little bitch in the Range Rover. I don't call it walk, more like grape soda. I bought a new big, got the paint odor. I went with the blue and the pink colors. I'm promoting the brand like Mayweather. I put LOL along with the black letters. Don't say Gucci no more, I like Giuseppe. Every time that I write it sound like a letter. You ain't talking about business, just ask me. You ain't heavy for really, some light steppers. We be getting it into the sun catches. If we break over a bridge, then we all stretching. Hey, I don't need no practice. All of this shit that we speaking fast. If you read for it, you don't make it back. Ball head, cause they y'all cat. You a mascot with your frog ass. If you leave once, you don't make it back. I'm still rolling off jigger with 4 flats. I'm so sacking that Skrilla, you know that. Two accounts with the drops, but they froze that. I was young, I was dumb, but I fixed that. Now I'm older and wiser and still rap. If I'm not starting fighting the bench back, was y'all like niggas audition for my casting? Boy, I sleep in the stew with a straight jacket. I talk to her night, she get brain fast. Call me Prince, I'm just trying to live in the mansion. My pops to the king, bit of shit in man. Big ties and it's all to me to wear them. Wait for the takeover. Rap game needed me for the makeover. Bust down my little bitch in the Range Rover. I don't call it walk, more like grape soda. I bought a new big, got the paint odor. I went with the blue and the pink colors. I'm promoting the brand like Mayweather. I put LOL along with the black letters. Rick Owens or the Steve Matters. Tell her throw it, then I make a fat shit, and it still get me high when you throw it back. At the party where the party at. Off-white tee with the mob hat. In the lab missing vocals, I look like Dexter. I been up for a week, what you call that? You could call it whatever when you that. I'm all about the PROGRESS, that facts. I done made problems, I done made money, but a nigga know that shit don't last. I'm still swinging, I was down bad, now I'm on right, saving what's left. Made a comeback, made them upset. I'm still up next, really I'm blessed. I just got a check, got this bread without them, they can't take it back. Cash out on the Sony, now I need a Mac. Hold out on the re-up to see him react. I might just stash for a minute, we tax. Jay will stop me, all of these fabrics. Buy myself hot ties, I'm too splashy. I just wanna see the whole feel like Manny. Industry lost, and I still don't panic, nigga. Wait for the takeover. Bust down my little bitch in the Range Rover. I don't call it wild, this shit grape soda. I bought a new pit with the paint odor. I went with the blue and the pink colors. I'm promoting this brand like Mayweather. I put LOL along with the black letters.
Nah, but I really was like, I was ball for ball.
Yeah, that was good. When did you make this? Was this before or after? Yeah.
No, this is after.
Okay.
But like, this is, I still made this. I made this a minute ago. But it really was about the brand, really. Like, we got the brand last one live.
It's really about what.
Yeah, I was just talking about everything, like the blue and the pink colors. We got the logo with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely. But that's gonna be. So I had the first.
Talk us in the mic.
I had the first.